What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the council. I'm your host, Chef Goat. If I could please get you guys to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and most importantly, spread the word. Tell your friends about us and tell them to come on down and sub to the Goat
Dear
Nation.
friends,
But guys, before we get deep into this next episode, this is episode 3 of chapter 1, and already I'm starting to get the idea that, you know what, I might actually like to really start a series on this. A mixture between Sherlock Holmes and Murdered Soul Suspect. It's just got that kind of, gritty feel to it, and in this revolutionary time, no pun intended, it really feels like a legitimate game that's worth diving into. But again, that will all depend on your guys' support for the series. And if you again would like to see more of the council, please drop a like and a comment letting me know. But let's get right back into it, shall we?
I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short.
Yeah, it was pretty
Your
short,
Eminence,
actually.
Duchess, Monsieur de Richelieu,
Ugh, you're so ugly,
allow me
dude.
to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night.
Hello.
Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister
Hello.
of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge.
Okay, I met
Unfortunately,
him.
my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Exactly.
And right he wants to.
You must be joking.
Peru looks totally out of place here.
Yeah.
He's counting the 10 sets of cutlery around each plate? The man is completely lost.
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself.
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Impossible.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
Oh, how nice.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Okay, so she's obviously happy about that, I guess, huh?
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved.
Okay.
Just mention that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Very funny, sir.
What do you think of Volner?
Many believe he is the real leader of Prussia.
And right he
A charming man, but with an iron fist and a velvet glove. I also know he's famous for his love of the hunt, in all its forms.
Yeah, do wonders.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Does not know of her, my friend.
He's certainly well connected and in high places.
Surprising. No one appears to know him.
No one knows me, and yet here I am.
Quite so.
Okay.
Monsieur de Richet?
Yes.
It would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Okay. The fact that we're both French, you know, I mean, that's basically the most common, but, you know.
Lord
Alright.
Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay
really?
composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
Wait,
You
wait.
must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I
Okay.
want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty.
Yes.
But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The
Okay.
agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
It's not the right time.
I've only just taken over the affair. The agreement will be considered null and void until we've gone through it together. Is that clear?
All right, you
Okay.
seem to know what you're doing.
Yes.
I have one last question I would like to pose to
Oh,
you.
crap.
We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
Okay, I don't. Okay, I don't know his motives. God. Let people free. It
The
would.
revolution was a good thing, but it gave birth to a monster. We must overthrow the new system in place.
Oh,
Ah, you are right.
okay.
Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you.
Oh, good.
Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Oh,
Reflections on the revolution in France.
thank
Sir
you.
Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I too am delighted to have met you.
Yes, I did it. Haha! Success.
My friends, I would like to say a few words, please.
Okay.
I would like to thank Lord Mortimer and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here.
Yes.
Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
Here.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
The heck?
Washington is a very gifted speaker.
Yes.
Leave him for 5 minutes with sworn enemies and he'll convince them to be friends for life.
Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope.
Yes.
Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Yeah, like your creepy face. And why is there butterflies just hanging out like that? Kinda creepy. Alright, so let's see what I failed and what I did good with. Okay, I did quite a bit. I could have searched Elizabeth Adam. I could have searched his room too, but I didn't fail nothing, so that's good. I unlocked some traits and made it to level 4. Cool. So I have 4 points to add. What shall I add it to? Interest, dialogue. Feels to share force, attitude. What else here? Reduces cost effort. Oh yes. I have 1 more point, so what can I use it for? You know what, let's go with vigilance. Yes. And validate. Doing pretty well, I think. Pretty well indeed.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Yes. Okay. Let's read that, I guess, huh? This is a very beautiful place. I mean, I don't know about the location, but you know, sure would love a area like this, you know, and such fanciness. You know, I would love to live in fancy times. Hey, what's up, Pope dude?
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together.
Yes.
I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends.
Really creepy
Indeed,
butterflies.
I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
I wish I knew where my mama
Alas,
is.
still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Yes.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Probably.
Well, I must admit, Your Eminence, indeed it does worry me.
I understand, Louis. But continue to have faith in Sarah.
Okay.
You'll see, I'm sure, that in a few days we'll all be laughing together.
I hope so.
That's all I hope for, Your Eminence. But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for what's this?
If I said to you, where all eyes size you up, would it mean anything to you?
I don't know if it's the place you're looking for, Louis. But it makes me think of the portrait gallery.
There's a gallery here? Can you tell me where to find it, please?
Of course. Just go through the door at the end. It will lead into the library. Continue all the way through, and you'll end up in the gallery. You'll see it, Louis. When you get there, you'll know.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence.
Yes.
On that last word, then, I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your
Yes,
Eminence.
your
See you
food
later,
demons. All right. The plot thickens. Yes.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Yes. I'll
The
keep
lock
it.
is surrounded by a triple circle.
Oh. Okay, can I open it? Okay, I guess not. Is there anything else I can...
Dining on ham. Well, that's very appetizing.
What? Ham is delicious. What are you talking about? God dang it! I need to get my hacking skills. I need to build up my hacking skills, guys, because I can't unlock stuff. Whoa, it's a big ass library. Holy crap! Now we have YouTube and the internet. But still, you know, books are, you know, a good book is hard to find.
The Miller Brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it. Great. Honey.
I love honeys. I love my honey. But yeah, guys, you know, I'm reading, actually right now, Indiana Jones books.
Pages out of an old encyclopedia.
And, you know, they're paperbacks and they're different stories than the movies. And it's quite interesting to dive into, you know, a good book. Whether it be a mystery, a Sherlock Holmes book, an adventure one like Indiana Jones, or what have you, you know. Picking up a good book, especially in these times during the whole epidemic with the coronavirus, you know, it's good to pick up a good book. It just, you know, widens your vocabulary and your mind, you know. It's sometimes better to do that than watch a video game, for instance, or television or a movie, you know. You get to use your imagination. But I am glad you guys are watching this with me, because this is
all
a lot of
eyes
fun.
size you up.
Ah!
Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of.
Okay.
And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
I don't know. I didn't know.
Liberty or death? Ah, painting by Ingres. Molière dining with Louis XIV. The king's posture is surprising. It's almost as if he's addressing someone in the assembly.
Okay. Before I sit, let's take a look around and see if I can find something.
Celia. That name means nothing to me.
More stuff over here.
Song of Roland. Ah, Francois. A fragment of amber.
Ooh. I like amber. More
Amber crystals. A drachma.
Whatever drachma is. Look at all this stuff I'm finding. Okay.
A painting with no name.
There's Medusa. Creepy snake lady.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her.
Yes.
The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword.
Hey, his wieners are hanging
Her
out.
with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield.
Oh.
I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together.
Yeah.
The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Yes. I think, oh, what the heck? That I gotta turn the
Origin of
statues a
Myths,
certain way.
A reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand.
Okay.
Let's find the chapter on the Medusa. Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one.
Okay.
It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Okay. Can I read the, I can't read the French or the Latin. Okay.
Let's think.
Yes.
To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order.
Yes.
What can the shield be for? To
Protection.
protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for?
To blind.
Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical, but open-minded. Think outside the box.
All right.
He said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning the shield to face the sword.
Okay.
If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose. Crazy idea, but worth a shot.
Yeah. Rotate the statue towards the hero holding the lantern. Yes. Okay. And the value.
When I see the lantern and the shield, I can't help thinking back to my childhood.
And the dude's
Mr.
wiener.
Dorfer, our teacher. As soon as the sun came out, I got a kick out of distracting him with the inkwell by deflecting the light with it. I'd turn it in such a way as to direct a spot of light onto his face, not strong enough to dazzle him, but just enough to annoy him. Hey, what if I tried to annoy the Medusa with the lamp on the shield?
Oh.
Position it just right, and it might work.
Yes. Rotate the statue. Towards Medusa, towards the shield. Okay. And let's have him.
The statue is darker on the right-hand side. It must be often placed towards the fire, which would explain the difference in color. In that case, it would be facing the Medusa.
Yes.
Perfect for the coup de grace.
Okay. Towards Medusa. With his wiener hanging out. I can't get past that. And then...
The clue I found said, "Beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected."
Yes.
That is its weakness. That's the key. The best protected hero is the one holding the shield.
Okay.
Thank you, Mother.
Okay, rotate towards the shield.
It looks right, but nothing's happening. Maybe, in this position, the hero with the shield is just dazzling his colleague.
Towards the lantern? What the heck?
It looks right, but nothing's happening. Maybe, in this position, the hero with the shield is just...
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined
Yes,
up
we
in
know
a
this.
specific order. What can the shield be for? To protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical.
Yes, I
but
know.
open-minded. Think outside the box.
I
Nobody said
know!
a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the
Can't I
lantern
skip this?
was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern
I
to
know.
distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning the shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose.
So I need to do
Crazy idea,
it facing the
but
sword.
worth a
Okay.
shot.
Okay. There we go. Perfect. That's what I was missing. Oh. I love secret rooms and shit. It'd be so cool to have one, you know? I love it. I love it so much.
Whoa.
Woo! Oh. Oh.
Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me.
Yes.
You'll never do that again.
Well, keep
Quite
your nose out of
literally.
my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
I've discovered a hidden message from my mother. She explains how to find the secret room. Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out.
Yes.
And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Let me guess.
Go on then, impress me.
Magic.
You're spying on Mortimer, right?
Everyone is spying on Mortimer.
Shall I take that for a yes?
Take it as you please, but I wouldn't be surprised if all the guests were around here somewhere searching the manor. Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh, yeah. In your dreams.
Ooh.
At your service, madam.
God dang. I think me and Hushi got something in mind. I can't do shit. Okay.
A golden fleece.
Ooh.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
Ooh. Okay. Gotta look.
Mortimer is the author of this work, a Bazant.
Okay. What's this?
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
Yes. Why laurels is a symbol?
Do you know why laurel wreaths are used and not, say, mistletoe or another plant?
The laurel wreath symbolized glory in Roman times.
Yes.
In your opinion, what kind would suit me best?
A crown of nettles.
Oh! Oh! That is so rude. She's saying I'm a fool.
Looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself.
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
This weapon is typically French, quite old.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly goes back to the Crusades.
Ooh, a crusade
If it is
weapon.
a true Damask sword, it's worth more than a kingdom.
Sword of King Arthur. No, Sword of Joan of
It
Arc.
really does look like Joan of Arc's sword.
The famous Maid of Orleans. One of your favorite historical heroines.
You
Yes.
bet. Given the number of English butts she kicked.
And we all know where that got her.
Yeah.
When you finished playing, maybe
burned.
you can help me search the place?
I am! Man, you guys are cranky. Cranky witch. Ooh, what's that? Amber. Nice.
A fragment of amber.
Yes.
Here's something interesting. A
What?
manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Yes.
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Possibly.
See those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job.
Ah.
See those fine scratches
Oh,
around the
crap.
words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads.
didn't
on
know
the
I had
paper.
to- I could
It spreads
repeat it.
exactly
My
the
bad.
same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job.
Okay, so there are several Mortimers.
Several people have played the part of Mortimer, a part that has been passed down from generation to generation. Different men, but with one sole identity.
An intriguing hypothesis, and yet less twisted than some of my previous cases.
At last, you finally agree with me about something.
Yes.
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess, these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take?
Yes. What do you think, Squish? Why conceal these assets? How was it all acquired?
Why keep such a collection hidden in a secret room?
Yeah.
Any thoughts?
Mortimer has every reason in the world to conceal it, even if only to keep it from people like us.
Hey, Emily, we're not thieves. We're only looking. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Possibly.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Yeah, true. True. Get your booty out of my way! God dang it. Booty rocking everywhere. Alright. So, something's missing there. What is this?
I found an amazing ring. There's an inscription engraved on it.
Pretend to propose.
You're married. Why don't you wear a wedding ring?
You mean wear something just to prove your love? Not my style.
Really? Okay. Not his style, eh?
Carry on searching.
Jeez. Rude hoochie. She's not very nice to me, you know. Now what more can I search here? Can't do nothing. Oh wait, what's that box in the middle? Can I go in the middle? Oh, what's this? It's a brooch.
What is that you found?
A cameo
Nothing.
pendant.
It's a brooch.
What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me
Yes.
what this is about.
No.
Yes.
We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Yes,
Listen,
you can.
Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the
Yes.
hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
Because I'm awesome. Because I don't want any harm to come to you. Because I trust you.
When are
Yes.
you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you
Yes.
expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything you want?
What are
Maybe.
you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little. If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I'll admit
Exactly.
you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Yes.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese. But I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
God
Nothing
dang.
to gain? Damn it, Emily. I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you
Yes.
think I need help.
Just like everyone, you have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Exactly.
And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
A little bit. Emily's character.
Pragmatic, intelligent, sure of herself. Her only weak spot is her difficulty talking about herself. I don't know much about your past, but I'm guessing you had to get by on your own for much of your life. It might have closed you off, and that can be a disadvantage.
Yes.
It might be time for you to open up and risk a little trust. Not every man you meet wants to hurt you.
Yes, you may be right.
Nah.
I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them.
Well,
and I'm
maybe
simply
not.
not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time.
Oh,
Do you
yes, you
understand?
can. Were you sure about her short-lived collaboration?
I don't see us as partners for life. You won't owe me anything, you know. It doesn't commit you to anything after all.
Yes.
All right, you've gone to a lot of trouble. You deserve an answer.
Yes.
I already have a work partner.
Ooh.
I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me. But I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any
Really?
chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is...
It's a woman, it's a man, it's... Who would it be? Affected by the cameo. How was she affected by the cameo? I'm gonna say it's a man. Her husband, a member of the Order.
Chances are, you're working with a member of the Order.
The only members of the Order other than ourselves are your mother and Mr. Washington.
God dang!
The former has sadly gone missing. As for the latter, I knew nothing of his arrival.
Oh!
Incidentally, you must have noticed how inefficiently our Order communicates internationally.
Oh, it's a woman. It's my mom.
It's as obvious as it is surprising. You're my mother's hard-hitting partner.
Oh, God, do you really believe the nonsense that comes out of your
What?
mouth?
Well, a second ago I did. A little.
Sorry, Louis, your mother is not my partner.
God dang it! Her sister. Her sister?
Your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed.
Yes!
How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one even knows.
I did it!
When it comes to getting results, you are very good. I grant you that.
Yes, I'm a
You deserve
detective.
to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly.
It's hers.
I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes, you can't imagine to what extent, though.
Okay.
As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Really?
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
No, they did
One
in
of
the
us
movie
has
The
no existence
Prestige.
in the outside world. We
Good
share
movie, by the way.
everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak
Yep.
the same.
Just like The Prestige.
We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister.
I think she got
Instead,
shot.
a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
Okay.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange.
Yeah.
Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
Yeah.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Yes,
Don't
Medusa.
worry.
I mean,
Your
Emily.
secret is safe with me.
It's time to leave.
Okay. Woo! Well, guys, I'm going to have to end the episode here because that is some juicy tidbits, and I am surprised we got as far as we did. Once again, I hope you have enjoyed this episode and continue to support the series if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. I'm your host, Jeff Goat, and I'm out. Peace!